What's up, everybody? Oxidized back here with the second part of our two-handed dagger build here. The same thing, two-handed dagger with this setup here. Assassin jacket. Oh, we already have a taker. Nice. Actually, we can keep talking here. We're also going, so we're going assassin hood, hunter jacket, assassin shoes with each of their main abilities, and we're focusing on cooldown reduction and attack speed because we're also using the torch here and Thetford cape. All right. Also, we have our food as tuna and some poison potions as well to help with the final boss fights. The last one went fantastic. We did go down a couple of times, but overall, man, it was a nasty build. Let me be the first to say. Also, let's just run away from this. No need to go down this early. In fact, I'm gonna leave those be for now. You know, we might have to go back and kill them, but I'm gonna leave the rest be. All right, good stuff. Yeah, again, so this time I'm also not okay. I'm calling BS because I did press my dodge and roll. Apparently it didn't work, I guess. We're not going AoE again. We're still going single target damage just because it just makes sense to me, even though we do have multiple mobs we have to worry about here. This might be a little bit tough. We're gonna pop everything early, see what we can do here. We are murking though, so not in time. Bad stuff. All right, if we can live through this, I think we'll be okay because we can do that and then bring it home basically. Yeah. It's you might think, wow, he's a god gamer. First off, thank you, and yes, I am. Secondly, when you see the abilities, you can see the kind of abilities that I have. So my W is a dash, and it's also a damage increase. So I saw all those abilities. I was still, you know, making sure my getting full use out of my E because there's a ton of damage, ton of healing. But then as soon as I saw the opportunity, I went ahead and dashed away, still having my auto attacks open, and it was going really well right there. I hope you saw the pro plays. You can implement them yourself. We're gonna go ahead and eat the next tuna, so we don't have to worry about that later on, and get our stew ready. So since we did, I'll go ahead and skip a lot of the previous oh shit, someone's here. It's Arch as well. Not good. Okay. This is where you kind of run away. All right, you run away, get some health regen. All right, you eat some food. Where you going, brother? All right, well, I mean, like, okay, yes, mistakes were made right there. What can you say? It's Arch. It's really frustrating. You know what I mean? It's just a pain in the ass every time that happens. He was smart. You know, he got me with the parrying strike, and I didn't play around that. I think that was my downfall, and here we are. All right, so I'll see y'all when we find another dungeon. And we're back, and you're gonna see that I have a different shirt on. What? Yeah, it's actually a different day. And let me talk about why it's a different day. So obviously you just saw me get ganked. You know what? Life goes on. You go, you grab some more gear, you get after it. You know, you never, it doesn't sit you down. All right. Okay. All right. You might be like, yeah, okay, then why is it a different day? Well, I did that. You know, I went down. You know, it happens. You know, just like I keep saying, it happens. You know, what are you gonna do about it? Well, I go into another dungeon, and I get ganked again. Okay, yeah. You know, and like the reason you're not seeing that is because it happened like immediately. I wasn't even recording yet. Because usually when I get ganked, I like to kind of skip a little bit. That way the video is not like super long. Okay, it happened one more time. I'm getting a little frustrated with myself and it happening in general. That's fine. You know, life goes on. Do it again. Grab some more gear. Go into another dungeon, and wouldn't you know it, it happens one more time. I get up. I go lay down in the dark room for a little bit, and then I gather my senses. Have a nice little old day, and then I was like, you know what? It's just today's not my day. Today is not my day, and I just kind of ate it, and now I'm back here a day later, loving life and enjoying the time I have on this sweet planet. And here we are. Anyway, back to the build. I actually have a tier 5 dagger now. A day later, and people were selling tier 5 daggers on the marketplace. What a world. So I actually have the ability to use Assassin Spirit as one of my abilities. I'm not using it though. I tried using it. I gotta be honest with you, I don't really like it. It's just, sure, I do a little bit of extra damage, but like it's really not enough to get excited about, and in my honest opinion. And you know how honest I am, honest Abe over here even. All right. Oh, I was like, how come I'm not doing like any damage here? It's because my E wasn't toggled. Makes a lot of sense. Right now there is a pretty big, I don't know what guild it is, but there's a pretty big blob here in the area, you know. So we get ganked again, then we get ganked, and that's going to be it for the dagger. But I said this in the last part, the last day I recorded this. I'm liking this build. This might become a build I utilize for myself on my off time, when I'm not, you know, creating content or streaming or anything. Or I go and fame farm, or try to do like high tier, you know, maybe tier 7 dungeons, or even tier 8 dungeons with a little bit better gear on, so I can really get some pretty sick loot, brother, while I'm at it. Yeah, but I mean, look at the melting that just happens here, and you just kind of eat it. Come over here, and now we're almost ready to have another go at it here. So it's good. I do have poison potions. I only brought like a couple with me though, because I'm going to save them for a couple of things, really. Be careful. So I'm saving them for the final boss, or a boss that we just cannot beat, and I'm also saving them for when we get ganked. I mean, tier 8 poisons, it's going to put in some work for me, so that's the plan. Oh, boo to that chest. That was just that was pretty garbage, if you ask me. Only thing you need to know about this, as I didn't show the first floor. There was no mini bosses, it was just straight mobs. So I was like, you know what, let's just continue on here on the second floor. And I don't know if there's a third one yet, obviously. You know, a method that comes up from time to time, not really in the comments, just from streaming and people just talking about the game, is clearing the dungeon backwards. I don't know if I brought this up last time or not. I'm going to talk about it again though, because I just don't remember. Oh no. Oh no. All right. We went down right there. Plenty of time to talk about it. Clearing the dungeon backwards, apparently it helps you notice, or, you know, like, so you see when ganks are coming and you have some room to escape one way, and then kind of figure out your method of escape, or how you're gonna, you know, combat the situation. I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously it's pretty popular and people use it quite a bit. But I don't know still. Wow, I did not really mean to. Ooh. That's not really that good, honestly. There we go. Pop of the E. There we go. There we go. Now we're melting. That's what you're waiting on. Yeah, I would love to hear from the pro one-handed dagger players. What kind of build are you using? Because dude, is torch the optimal way? When I was talking to Chris Talk, which is the guy who gave me the idea for this build overall. He's using torches, but someone else was saying they're using crypt candle as well, and I was like, the crypt candle seems like a pretty good idea. You know, you have a lot of sustain with your E here. Should probably just stop taking that damage, but live a little, am I right? There we go. GG's, boys. And the crypt candle, you have a lot of damage. You do lose a little bit of attack speed, so there is that, but the damage potential you put on it is gotta be insane after that. I will also say, so some things that might turn you off from a build like this is that there's barely any AoE options. I was trying to use AoE in the beginning of this, and they just felt so weak. You know, you're almost better off just doing single target stuff. I really hate the giants. Literally the worst enemy in the game. Honestly, well, that probably goes to something in like the Morganas, but they're pretty close. Let me tell you. Ah, yeah. Well, okay, so I was eating a couple of shots there. That one's on me. But these guys, they do a ton of damage. They do a load of damage and take a ton of hits. So, I mean, what are you going to do about it? They're like me on Thanksgiving. I can do a lot of damage to that turkey feast, but it's also like I'm also big and hard to take down too. That's not true, actually. So, okay. I don't know about you. I'm one, you know, my brother, he's, even when we were kids, he's like an endless pit when it comes to eating. And like, he and I was the chubbier kid. And I would say I ate less than he did. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm calling a little bit of BS. But I mean, I guess now I have some pretty healthy eating habits. But I mean, I would snack too. He would snack, but it seemed like he would eat more than me. And I'm like, how are you not bigger than me? You know, I'm like, this is an outrage. I didn't sign up for this garbage. All right. Yeah, I think always targeting the giant first might be the better way of doing that. I never really know. Oh, I mean, because like, do you target the thing that does a lot of damage but takes a lot of hits, or target the ones that still do a lot of damage but maybe might die just a little bit quicker? I don't know why I pressed that there, but here we are. Dude, man, like this really melts the baby units like crazy. I will probably end up doing a build spotlight on this one. I had one come out this week over the Great Axe. Actually, I just recorded that just now, believe it or not. So if you watch all my videos, you're gonna be like, what are you doing? All right, we're actually gonna escape from this if they'll let me. Yeah, because I'm trying to work on, I'd rather escape than go down, basically. I'm trying to work on that. Yeah, so if you watch all my videos, you're gonna be like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Just because I'm wearing the same shirts on different days on different videos. It's because like I do a lot of batch recording, because it's the easiest way of doing this, honestly. And if that makes me a YouTube scum, then so be it, I suppose. But I'm gonna do what makes my my life a little bit easier, especially because I'm about to start doing, well, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing research or not. So I'm getting to the point in the summer where things are slowing down on the old crisis, or the biological crisis that we've had going in the world here. So my professors for my master's degrees, they know, talking about doing some research, stuff like that. However, you know, I'm in a pretty sensitive situation with my my significant other, my girlfriend. She works as a CNA and we live together, and she works at a nursing home. So we both have to be very careful with where we go. And right now, like, gyms are open, but I'm not even going to a gym because I'm worried about you know, infecting her with something I get from the gym, and then she goes and infects old people. So I have to be very, very careful with what we do. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the research or not. Is this the final boss already? It's only gonna be a blue chest, but I mean, hey, it's all right. Yeah, see, like, I think in this situation you do target down the ones that just die like instantly, basically, and then you focus on the other one. Out of all my time playing Albion Online, which is like 3 months at this point, ooh, I would have never said, yeah, you know, one-handed dagger for PvE. But now look at me. This guy ruined me on the longbow, by the way. If you haven't seen the second longbow video, it's a good time. See what we can do here, dude. Melting him, just absolutely melting him. Like, I mean, that's pretty insane right there. And then, like, once the D goes off cooldown, you know what I mean, we're good to go. And then just get that settled in. You boom here, you boom here, you R, and then you E up again. Dude, crazy damage. Just look at that. Just look at it, dude. And then you roll out of the way, come back on in, and then you start queuing them to death, basically. Yeah, this is a fun build. Like, I mean, it's good, but it's fun. You gotta give it a shot for yourselves. Hey, that's a little bit of money. It's about 100K, maybe a little bit less, but we'll take it. And with that, guys, you know, I'm ending on a better note. I'm having a good time. I hope you enjoyed the build. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the series, how it's going and everything. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.